I think that there aren't a lot of out football players just because it's such a male-dominated space. To youth who are questioning or out, I want them to understand that who you are is not a mistake. I'm Mark, I'm a senior in high school and a bisexual football player.
North American sports leagues, NHL, Major League Baseball, NBA, Major League Soccer, they get the most attention. The problem when I was growing up was that I didn't see anyone like me. Billie Jean King says, if you don't see your role model, be that possibility model for someone else. I looked around the room and didn't see anyone else, who's gay and black and playing professional sports. So I raised my hand and said, well, I am. And I know that it has inspired other queer men to step forward.
I went to focus on the family as a kid, and Christianity is a huge part of my family, so for a long time I was just like, marriage is between a man and a woman, gotta have kids. Like, we all know the stereotype, Mormons have a lot of kids. Definitely as I aged, I was like, I might be attracted to dudes, but we'll just shove that back and then one day we'll die.
We decided we wanted to have kids. They told me that there's no way I was gonna conceive any more children. We got a phone call for a little boy that was born. We knew that he was meant to be in our family. When I joined the LDS church, my parents disowned me. And I've told them over and over again, there's nothing you can do or say that's not gonna happen, because I felt that sever of a relationship and I would never do that to my kids. It's just how he is.
When I told my mom that I was doing football, I definitely did in a very joking way, because I didn't think that she would believe me, and she didn't. I had been in choir, very performing arts oriented. What people said to me about football was, I don't know why you would do football. You're 120 soaking wet. There was a very specific kind of guy to be in football. And if you're feminine, then that is not the place for you. I think when I started to realize I was bisexual, it was definitely kind of the end of 8th grade, and then definitely getting into high school. The pandemic started, and when you're stuck with yourself for hours, you start asking the real questions. I feel like part of the reason it took me so long to figure out my identity was just because I'm adopted. I occupy a weird space. I'm too black to be white, too white to be black. I already have so many labels that I was like, if I slap on another one, I think I'm absolutely gonna lose it. And so I definitely just was just fit in, just keep your head down. There was a senior, and he just kind of asked me one day, he was like, I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything, but are you gay? And I was like, yeah, I think I'm bi. And then that kind of just domino effect. Everyone in my class I came out to, just very casually, I'm gonna be who I am, get with it or get out of the way. So when I decided to write the article on Outsports, it was right after the NFL did their Pride post. That was super cool to me because oh my gosh, the NFL has acknowledged that I'm normal. So some of the things that teammates have said that have been homophobic or biphobic, well, you're not totally gay because you at least like girls, and that's better. Because I'm also attracted to girls, I sit on a superiority to the gay kids at my school. It's frustrating for them to kind of invalidate me in that way because it's very hard to explain why that's problematic and is actually insulting.
A lot of the words that a lot of male athletes are taught, the homophobic and sexist language, there's a disconnect between the impact of those words that they're using. Something that I'm proud of that we do at the NBA, we talk to them about their language in the locker room. We help educate them. You're sort of just taught, these are words that you use to attack another man, and then it's no. These words are homophobic and sexist, so we come in and try to educate them and give them, raise their awareness.
All right, it is 6:30 on the Friday of my homecoming game of senior year. I'm excited because it's game day, so super pumped for that. Today's gonna be a day to remember. During halftime, the QB, he looks at me, he's like, hey Mark, like I think we need it. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, I think we need it. So I get up, I tell everyone to shut up. I'm like, all right, it's time to be dogs. Like it's time to go out, give 100%, everything. Like we're leaving it on the field tonight. Dude, it was like the most fun I've had in a minute.
In high school sports, to have a more inclusive and accepting culture, every teacher, every coach would have to have some education training.
Definitely, I do want to become like the cool high school coach. My one life goal is to just have like one student be like, you helped me come out as gay, and I'm gonna be like, heck yeah, accomplished, I did it.
Yes, it's gonna be more high school, college kids speaking their truth, but again, it's also gonna be from those big sports leagues that people watch, every single week and weekend.
For the NFL to be more accepting of LGBT athletes, I just want to, see more posts just because it means so much.
Not every professional athlete is going to embrace the concept of being a role model, but in my mind, you are. To those athletes that do embrace it, know that, you're going to inspire somebody.
Carl Nassib coming out was a good example for me to be like, gay people can do football and be good at it.
The power that sports has, the importance of the sports leagues setting the tone. You have franchises having Pride Night games and showing their support to the LGBTQ plus community. The visibility is there.
I think that we should just let people play the game. Those environments are only improved by having you there 100% as you are.